Good morning and welcome to Vocab Voyage News for today. Just when I thought it was spring, winter has come back. It's snowing awfully out there. The trains are running again, but that's one thing, but it's snowing awfully. But that's alright. I went to Otaru this morning. I came home and I had a nice New Zealand meat pie for lunch, courtesy of Costco. Anyone else has these meat pies? 3 minutes in the microwave, 5 minutes in the microwave, 3 minutes in the toaster oven. Perfect. Anonymous. Let's talk about Anonymous today. Anonymous are developing a bit of a name as the Robin Hoods of today. Robin Hood from long ago. His motto was take from the rich, give to the poor. So Anonymous are trying to cultivate a likeness to Robin Hood. They had an event in Cincinnati feeding the homeless. A group called the Awakened Cincinnatians, who are a local branch of Anonymous, they had a bit of a barbie for the homeless people. Barbecued chicken, potatoes, veg and pizza. Cooked about 250 meals for the homeless folk. The cops, they stayed away. The cops didn't go near it. They left them alone. The cops, they're not silly. They might be a bit gun happy, but they're not silly. They realized that many of the people who need the food weren't going to show up. If the cops were there, because they knew they don't like cops. Okay. So Anonymous, they're doing a bunch of things to portray themselves as the good guys. They're doing like this Barbie they had. They're well known for targeting online child predators. If someone's trying to use the internet to get up to no good regarding children, Anonymous quickly onto them. And back to the Robin Hood thing. Victims of sexual abuse, police brutality and government overreach know they can turn to Anonymous for help. Therefore, the writer of this article suggests to people, if they're on a jury and about to convict an anonymous member for some crime, think about it may be them who need Anonymous one day. So, story 1. Story 2, ISIS. ISIS aren't happy. ISIS aren't happy with Anonymous, who have teamed up with Twitter, which is surprising because Anonymous is all anti-establishment and Twitter's a corporate entity. So they've teamed up. Unlikely bedfellows. They've teamed up to take down Twitter accounts that are promoting and that are associated with the jihadist group. So now Anonymous, they've released a list of 182 most prominent enemy handles on Twitter, which are monitoring and reporting them, and ask their ISIS believers to follow them and try and hack them themselves or something. My money's on Anonymous. If they're going to have a hacking battle, my money's on Anonymous, because that's what they do. Last story. For those who don't know England, or I think the Commonwealth, I don't know how much Top Gear is on in the States. It's not in Japan, I know that. Top Gear, it's a motor racing program. It's a motor program, a program about cars, and they've got presenters. They've been around for a long time. There's one presenter, Jeremy Clarkson, who has a habit of saying outrageous things and really incorrect, politically wrong things, and he's a bit of a polarizing character. People either like him or don't like him. So the BBC said last year, if you mess up again, you're fired. And a couple of days ago, he had a big Barney with a hotel because he couldn't get a hot steak or something, and BBC deemed that as messing up, so they've suspended him. Anonymous have said, unsuspend him, or we will hack you and shut down your internet. It would be temporarily, but there's a hashtag #OpBringBackClarkson, so they're working with that. I don't know if all of Anonymous are behind this, or it's one anonymous, fairly hot-headed petrol head. I don't know. But so Anonymous, maybe they've got their sights on the BBC. Okay, thank you very much. Oh, and I'm going to do a podcast. I can't promise it'll be up tomorrow, but I'm going to do a podcast. Bye-bye.